We're on step today. Welcome to another Age of Mythology 1v1. In the top corner, we have an ISIS player named Dark Bilbo B. Bilbo Baggins is here to deliver us the One Ring today with his pharaoh Menkahor.
And we
Alright, and then in the other corner, we have a red player playing as a Chinese known as Nua. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry, it's Nua to me. Starting off on berries. It's a little atypical. Typically, you go for the hunt first because you gather it faster. But I'm not going to blame them. Berries are an attractive option. Why not? Blue's starting off building an obelisk. In the top corner, he doesn't want to get raided from the north. Red scouting with his pioneer. Yeah, pioneer. Let's take a look at some of the relics while they're starting up. We have on the left side increases building hit points by 15%. Not a very good relic. Villagers are cheaper by 15%. That's a pretty good relic. You get to pick that up early on. It's a great savings. You're going to be building villagers all day. Heroes do more damage as they lose hit points. Another good one. If you're focusing heroes, an extra 25% damage when they're at low health. Increases villager movement speed by 10%. Another great villager relic. All the relics spawning closer to red, unfortunately, for blue. Like, this one kind of sucks, but this one, if red finds this and he gets it early, he's going to have a huge economic advantage over blue. And then maybe blue will get this one. Yeah, I guess it's pretty good. They don't really overlap much.
Greek.
It's inflicted 3 damage. Red grabbing the relic. He wants the building hit points. Blue finishing up his temple. Red already has his. Let's see, is red gonna go for another relic with his pioneer now? It looks like he's heading towards it. He's a relic man. I like that. Relics are important. A couple good relics, like those villager relics on this map, could really carry you throughout the match. Because that movement speed means your villagers are more efficient than their villagers. Red has hit classical age. Blue hasn't even... Okay, here we go. Now he started. He's got 10 on gold. Usually you want more on food, so then, I mean, gold is fine. Gold is, you need a military, right? Blue actually snipes that relic from red. Red went out there to pick it up, but blue actually grabbed it. That's the heroes do more damage as they lose hit points. It's a pretty good relic. And he got the villager movement speed. See, I don't think any player... No, Red just barely doesn't see the relic down here. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. It's right on the edge of the line of sight. If Red knew it was here, he would get it. I don't think Blue... No, Blue hasn't scouted that area. He's building his obelisks. Very straightforward strategy. Goes for a second TC. Red has not started a second TC. So Blue will start his economic advantage early. Red's been building a military. He hasn't been devoting resources to the town center. Red coming in from the side. Maybe he can do some damage. Building some sky lanterns. Scout out the enemy before he goes in. Do these things not get shot by the towers? Oh, you got crenellations. Bonus damage to cavalry? Wow. Red retreats for some reason. Does it feel like now's the time to do damage? I mean, I guess he doesn't have enough to take out the TC, but he scouted that there was no villagers nearby and said this is a bad angle to attack from. That's what happened. Alright, doing less than 1 damage at a time. Jesus, it's doing like 0.4 damage. Red moves his military in from the left side. Let's see what the aggressive player's doing. Why is he sending the sky lanterns this way? Strange. Red coming up onto the TC. He sees it's been built. One villager goes down. Blue's army coming in from the back. A couple of villagers go down. Heroes doing great damage to the Anubis. Unfortunately for Blue, he has not built up a military. He was building a second temple. Blue retreating back to his towers. Going in on the Pharaoh. That Yazi taking a lot of damage. Or Quilin? Is it Quilin? Keelan? Cheelin, maybe? I don't know. Alright, Blue's now rushing up a barracks. Doesn't want that to happen again. He's gonna start going military. It's 52 villagers to 38. Blue with an advantage right now. He's got a bigger economy, but no military. So let's see if he can translate that economy into a larger military than Red. But Red has already started, so he's got a lot to catch up on. As Red begins developing a second town center. They're taking out all the obelisks, even taking away Blue's line of sight. Blue having to move his units to where he thinks he's going to get attacked from. We have another watchtower coming up. Uh oh, we got the plague beasts, Fey beasts coming out. Blue uses his serpent power too. The villagers are fighting. Blue fends off Red. Alright, he's got about a 33% larger military than Blue, rather than Red. So he can start making a bigger military now that Red's been wiped. They're both starting from 0. Well, Red's already started, actually. Blue, I know you want to keep building, booming, but you've got to spend your resources, man. You're floating 800 food and 2,300 gold. He doesn't have the production to keep up. He knows how to boom, but he doesn't know how to translate it into a military. You need production for that. What is he doing? Building houses? Okay, that's normal. That guy's just doing that. The houses are free. But he needs to grab like these villagers and build like 3 more barracks, so then he can pump out 4 units at a time and outpace Red, who is actually doing what I was just saying and building multiple military buildings. You want your production to keep up with your economy, that way you can field the military faster. He's got spearmen, but it's 4 spearmen. And it's already been a couple minutes. He has so much food and wood, gold floating. I get it, he wants to gather gold as fast as possible, so then he has it. but he's not turning it into a military to defend himself. He's relying on the defenses of the guard towers, which is a strategy, but the guard towers go down pretty quick to even just hack infantry. Red expanding to this gold mine. Blue building markets. He's definitely an economic player. He likes to boom. This blue player. He's still 15 villagers ahead of Bread. Only reason you'd build multiple markets is because you're going to build caravans out of them, which is very late game strategy focused. Blue's aging up to age 3, but Red is already age 3. So what is he using? He's got, look at his economy. He's just floating everything. Even favor, wood, food, gold, so much gold. And food, that could be a big military right now. But he's just building out of one barracks. He's got 2 temples, but he's not building anything out of them. What is going on? He's queued up 6 spearmen in the same barracks. He's gonna get wiped again. His larger economy isn't gonna mean anything. Because he's going to have 1 unit coming out at a time. Red upgrading his military. Blue upgrading his economy. I guess that's pretty typical. Look at all the economic upgrades. He doesn't even know if he needs them. He just wants them. And he is building caravans. Crazy. Very late game oriented. Now he's got to build a Migdal in order to. He's building a temple. Oh, there's a Migdal. In order to age up to age 4, which he has the resources for. So maybe he's just trying to rush age 4. You know, 2 TC boom to age 4. That's his strategy. Building very minimal military. These things would get wiped by the myth units alone. But the Migdal finishes. He's building a second Migdal. Red using Vanish to make his military invisible. He's coming in just as his Migdal gets started. His unit's not attacking. They're still invisible. Blue using his favor to summon more random crap on the field. That's his strategy. Blue coming out with some camels. But they fall pretty quickly. We have siege crossbows out here. The villagers go down before the Migdal is built. How close is that Migdal? 3 seconds away. Wow. cavalry tried to go in on the siege, but that's not going to work. Blue manages to finish the second Migdal, while the siege are focusing on attacking units. The Migdal is doing damage to Red's forces. And Blue's able to fend them off. He builds mercenaries. If we're able to come out and soak some damage. Red really needs to get his siege on the Migdals. They're attacking units right now. And hey, they do a good amount of damage, right? I don't know if it's great DPS, but... Siege crossbow is not attacking the Migdal even once. Is he taking out units? There we go. Now the Migdal can go down. Second Migdal goes down. Blue just funneling in units one at a time, and it seems to be working. The Migdal was up long enough to take out most of Red's forces. Red just couldn't focus it down. Even the villagers are coming out here to fight. They're not doing a lot of damage. They're going down pretty quickly. I don't know if that was a good idea. Fire archers on the field. Come on, Blue. This is Blue's strategy. With his massive economy, he now just floods in units one at a time constantly. But Red's doing the same. Red's also been building his economy and is putting in units. Building units at a faster rate than Blue even. These fire archers are going to eat up Blue's military. Blue starts to build a second Migdal again. Anubis going on the... Oh, almost took out the siege crossbow. Red's starting to get more of an advantage the longer this fight goes out. Migdal goes up. Let's see, Red needs to stop fighting under the Migdal and get the siege on it. Blue's idling a lot of his villagers over here. Building another Migdal. Red's gonna try and stop it though. Now you're fighting under two Migdals. There we go. Chariot archers coming out from Blue now. But he's run out of gold. He's still he was gathering over here a second ago. Oh, he's got caravans as his gold. I see. So he does have an infinite source of gold. He doesn't have to go out on the map, and he's building Migdals to defend. But Red is expanding too. Red, look at all the military buildings Red is building. Unfortunately, he's not building anything anymore. There it goes. Now he's got some halberdiers coming out. He sees that Blue has a lot of cavalry out right now. Ooh, siege crossbow goes down. Need another siege crossbow down. Red needs those. I don't know why he's not saving them. Those units are coming in slowly. So one thing I heard with the new update is that they toned down the defenses a little bit. Like I think they made towers stronger, but they weakened town centers. So like town centers have a shorter range now, is what I hear. And it makes it easier to do cavalry raids. Or to do any kind of raid, really. I can stop for these players, but Red has taken over the map. He took all the TCs that were left, so then he can field a larger military. He just doesn't have the upgrade, that's why they have the same right now. Blue has the population space upgrades for town centers, and I don't think Red does. Red is upgrading his military, though. He sees that as the next step. See, Blue's coming out with Axemen now. He's built a few more barracks. I mean, 4 is like the minimum if you have a late game economy. You can see Red can get out field of military really quickly. Red going with some raiding. Oh, there we go. Red found a nice weak spot. Blue's not saving his villagers. He's gonna run out of gold. I mean, he has his caravans, which is good. Do all the buildings attack of the Chinese? That's crazy. You really encourage the build production. Chinese seem really strong. Red is finished raiding over here. He's coming in and seeing if he can do more damage with these cavalry. Meanwhile, Blue is losing the front line as well. Red has found the caravan line. I think Blue summoned more serpents over here to protect the caravans. Oh, what is this? Blazing Prairie? Everything will burn. Oh, shit. Red melting the caravans. Doing a good amount of damage. Blue has a strong caravan economy right now. Red needs to do something about it if he wants to win this game. Right now he's sacrificing his units to the front line. Heavy axe carts, huh? axe carts going in on these Migdal by themselves and actually doing a good amount of damage. They have some hack armor, it seems. Not bad, 30% at 500 hit points. That's pretty strong. Some melee siege, good to see it. That's it, he gives up. Crazy too, because he had a massive economy still. If he had production, it's just so silly, man. It's just Red came in and destroyed his production, so like that was the end of the game for him, even though he's floating 3,700 of each resource. What? He still had a massive caravan economy. His town centers weren't getting touched yet. I mean, Red was encroaching on him, but crazy. He could have used these villagers. Look at how much wood he has. Just grabbed all these villagers, tell them to build 10 barracks right here, and then start cranking out axemen or something, man. He still had, I can't believe he gave up with flooding that many resources. But we see Nuwa getting all the highlights here. I mean, he expanded the fastest. He had a bigger military the entire time. Blue never built production. That was, oh man, I hate to see it. You know, he like knows how to boom, so he knows how to like play the game halfway, because the other half is building the military. You have to be able to keep your production has to keep up with your economy in order to keep your resources low, and you're continuously building military to overcome your opponent. And Red was doing that. Red was keeping up. You know, you're really encouraged to build production as a Chinese because they're also defensive buildings. So he just had a shit ton of production and was able to outpace Blue in every way. Even though Blue was beating him economically, Red was winning in the military fights. But that's what happens if you only focus on Boom. Anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. You can leave a comment, provide feedback. That'd be great. And above all else, remember, have a good day. See you later.